Here with men's basketball head coach Chris Fowler. Chris, you're entering your first season as the head coach at Saginaw Valley. Going through preseason stuff right now. Your team got a taste of some competition last Friday when you guys went to Central. Just talk about what you've seen so far from your team as you guys prepare for your season.
I like the progression of the group so far. I think we've had a great preseason. Guys are starting to understand the system that we're trying to implement. There are still some things that we have to work on, but everybody's come to the gym with a positive attitude and an attitude to get better. So I'm excited about what I see.
You have a pretty solid core of guys returning that were on this team last year, and you've also brought in a lot of newcomers. Who has stood out to you among some of those returners and those new guys as you guys have gone through camp?
You know, everybody's kind of had their day. You know, I've been pleasantly surprised with everybody on the team. So, you know, I'm excited about each and every individual that have come through. You know, some of the returners like Kevon Taylor and Dante Scott have really stood out, as well as most of the others. And then the new guys have been exactly who I thought they were going to be, bringing them in. They've brought good attitudes and good competitive spirit to the group, so I'm excited about everybody.
You got one more preseason game this week at Hope, I believe, and then we get things kicked off. What are some of those matchups maybe early in the season that you're kind of looking at as like a measuring stick for this team so you can find out what kind of team you're going to have this year?
Well, I think every game presents their own challenges, and, you know, our guys are excited for every competitive opportunity. It's their chance to get to learn me in terms of my in-game style. It's my first time doing it as a head coach, so it's my chance to get to, you know, be able to make adjustments within a game in a different role than I was as an assistant. So it's going to be a learning opportunity for everyone that's involved. So we're going to attack the challenge head on and embrace that opportunity every time we step out on the court.
Here with men's basketball player Bryson Huckabee. Bryson, you guys have started off preseason. You had a game on Friday, exhibition game against Central Michigan. You got another exhibition this Thursday at Hope. So you guys are kind of already in the swing of things. Just talk a little bit about how this preseason has gone for you.
It's gone well. I think that the biggest thing that we got from Friday is that we have a bunch of guys that play really hard, and that's nothing you can take from us. You know, we going into the game, we knew that, you know, it was going to be a tough game, and what the coach said, you know, whether we win by 50 or lose by 50, we're going to play hard, and we did that, and I thought we defended really well. We just didn't make some shots, but preseason as a whole has been, I think, really good. It's been eye-opening for me. You know, just playing in 3 different programs in college so far has been, you know, you get to see the good and the bad from a lot of things, and this year has been a lot of good as far as doing a lot of drills that mean something to you. It's not just, we're just not out there to play. You know, we're out there for an hour and a half, and the whole time we're doing something intentional.
I think preseason has gone very well for us and the team. I think we're molding together, we're finding our pieces, knowing our roles, and I think that's just a great part of Chris's program. Is Chris is always going to be a guy who's going to lift you up and tell you where you need to be, and he's going to be honest with you. And I think he's been honest with us, and we know our roles, and we're starting to get used to each other, and that's exactly what you need when you start the season.
You mentioned Chris. Chris took the job here back in the spring. You were with him at Western Michigan last year and kind of followed him here. So as someone who's familiar with Chris but new to this program, kind of what has that transition been like for you as you've moved over to Saginaw Valley State?
I feel like there's a transition just getting to know the guys. You're a new guy, you come in. It's hard at some point, but I feel like my leadership qualities, and I'm just a very guy who wants to know people and talk to people, so I think that helped me a lot. But Chris is a guy who's been there for me, and then this team has also joined Chris in arms, so I think they grabbed me just like Chris brought me in as a team player and brought me to the team, and that's exactly where I want to be.
Like I said, the things that we do right now, like everything is very intentional. You know, I'm not to knock on anything I've ever done in the past, but, you know, that was something that I'm really big as a player on, is like when I'm doing something, I want to know why I'm doing it. And not to say that I haven't in the past, but like Coach Fowler is really big on, you know, introducing something, and when he's introducing it, we know why we're doing it. We're not just out there doing it for fun or just to take up time. You know, we're out there to be intentional. We're out there to get better every day.
What does it mean for you to come in this year and be named a captain for this team and fulfill a leadership role that maybe you didn't have last season?
It means a lot. You know, it shows that my teammates have trust in me. That's something that I would expect to have in myself, you know, to show that my teammates have trust in me. And, yeah, whether I'm a captain or not, you know, I'm going to be the same person every day, but to have the knowledge that my teammates do have that trust in me and they see me as that is important for me.
I think it means a lot. I think they just trust me, they trust my character, and they just trust the person I am on and off the court. And I think that's one thing that I can stand on 10 toes down whenever is like on the court, I'm a leader, and off the court, I'm a leader. So if something happens, people want to talk to me, I'm there for them always on and off the court.
And last question I got for you is just what's something you're looking forward to early on in this season when it gets rolling?
I'm looking forward to really Chris showing off his skills he has as a head coach. I've seen it as assistant coach at Western Michigan when he was there with us. He's just his fieriness, the way he acts, the way he's around us. He's like one of the guys, but he can get you going, and he's got some great concepts and everything. And I think when he puts that into play, it's going to be a great show here.
I'm just looking forward to getting back into GLIAC play. It's so much fun. It's so intense. By the end of it, you roar out, but it's so rewarding by the end of it because you know you gave it your all, and especially with a different team this year, I think we got a chance to do special things. So I think just GLIAC as a whole, you know, all these games leading up to the GLIAC play is all tune up for that. So I think if we just keep our horse blinders on and keep going the right direction, we got a good chance to do things that are special.